Hi, today I'm ilabasmati, but today I'm not, I have doubt. I don't know what to do. If choose one topic or another different. At the end, I'm going to talk about the biography of Pisanello. But at the beginning, I would like to talk about St. George and the Princess of Trabzon. That is a mural painting. This is St. George. St. George, it doesn't exist, never. It's invented in the Catholic Pablo VI in the 16th takes St. George out throughout. St. George, it never existed, it's uninvented. Well, but at the end, I prefer, it's incredible. For me, is the best of this, of Pisanello. Pisanello is because he was born in Pisa. We're not sure. And then as he paint for a family, the Pellegrini, ¿cómo se llama? No me acuerdo. A wall, a painting at home. This not at home, no. It's in a church. It has 600 century. It's incredible. He loved the horses. It's like a chronicle of the times. It's very, very interesting, all the things. Okay. It's the Gonzaga, the family of Gonzaga. I suppose that the father was a condottiero. I'm not sure. Another house. Well, I'm going to explain the biography of Pisanello. It's not the name, the real name. In between 1318 and 1395, Antonio di Puccio Pisanello was born in Pisa, Italy. The Jews in Spain take the surname of the city of where born they. Well, his biographical date are scarce and confusing. He appeared in the biography of art historians with different names, such as Antonio di Puccio or Antonio di Puccio da Saretto or Vittorio Pisano. With second name, he is quoted by Giorgio Vasari. He spent his early years in San Virgilio and saw the Verona. I forgot the names of the painting, wall painting. And it's possible that his teacher was Artichiero Stefano da Verona, since his style is close to the traditional painting of Veronese. He's one of the first Renaissance in the Italian Quattrocento, recognized, acclaimed by poets such as Guarino of Verona, and praised by humanistic who compare him to such important names as Zimbabwe, Phidias, and Praxiteles. 1415, between 1415 and 1420, Pisanello is an assistant to the great Gentile da Fabiano. I spoke in the past 1 year ago, from who perhaps in the future I'll try to talk another time. From whom he is very less likely that acquire his refined, delicate, and detailed style. The frescoes in the Doge's Palace in Venice, is which they work together, disappears, as do the frescoes in the Basilica of St. John Lateran and the Palace of Mantua and Pavia. 1422, his place in Mantua in the service of the John Ludovico Gonzaga, and it's recorded that they continue to work to the Gonzaga family until the 1440s. Giorgio Vasari stated that Pisanello also worked in the workshop of Andrea del Castagno in 1456. He's the best known for his magnificent and resplendent frescoes on lunch murals, but also for his small easel painting and drawing, of which a considerable collection is preserved. These drawings are considered use of the Quattrocento, providing data on the attire of the time, including spectacular hats. Unlike his contemporaries, his drawings are not drafted for future painting. They are autonomous work of art. He compiles several books of drawing details and studies of the fauna and flora. He has a lot of drawing, incredible, like so important that the painting. Well, fauna and flora draw with poetic naturalism. He's also a brilliant medalist in the first half of the 15th century. He worked for the Duchy of Venice, for the Pope in the Vatican, for the court of Verona, Ferrara, Mantua, Milan, Rimini, for the King of Naples, Spaniard. For years, many of his works were wrongly attributed to other painters such as Piero della Francesca, Albrecht Dürer, and Leonardo da Vinci. Most of these paintings disappeared, but a good part of his drawing and medal have survived. Good luck. The Virgin of the Quails, currently in the Museo di Castelvecchio in Verona, is signed by Antonio Pisanus and dated 1420. The style of this work is a mixture of the style of Gentile da Fabriano and Stefano da Verona. 1426, he painted one of these important works that survived, the fresco of the Annunciation at San Ferno from Verona. When Gentile da Fabriano died in Roma in 1427, he was working on the Basilica of the St. John Lateran. Pisanello completed the frescoes of his former master between 1431 and 1432. All of them are destroyed when the basilica is rebuilt in the 17th century by Francesco Borromini. Traveled to various towns in Italy, spent a season in Florence, a period in which he painted two important portraits, that of the Emperor Sigismund, currently in the Kustrionic Museum in Vienna, and portrait of a man in the Palazzo Rosso, Genoa. After a stay in Milan, 1440 to 1441, he returned to Ferrara in 1441, painting at that time most acclaimed portrait, that of Leonello dell'Este. Carli at the Accademia Carrara in Bergamo. His Virgin and Saint Antonio and Jorge Carli in the National Gallery in London. The improvised fresco cycle of War Calvary scenes in the Palazzo Ducale di Mantova in Mantua is probably from 1447. Of the work of Pisanello, work are currently preserved in Roma, Venice, Verona, Pistoia, and two in the National Gallery in London. The Vision of San Eustachio and the Virgin and Child with St. George and Child and St. Anthony the Abbot. Many of the drawing, many of his drawing, well, many of his drawing can be found in the Ambrosian Library in Milan, Italy, and the Louvre. Pisanello is considered the last artist and magnificent example of the country's style of Gothic art in the 15th century or international Gothic. On the other hand, it can also be considered as one of the early or Renaissance. He died between, it's not sure, 1450 and 1455. Is given a probably to be between July 14 and October 8, 1455. Thanks for all, and tomorrow an architect. See you.